What's up, YouTube? We're back with another episode of What the Hell Am I Doing? And this week, we're back with a punishment. It's been a while. I've been right with all my sports picks for at least 3 or 4, shows now. But finally, I picked wrong. And it's time to do a punishment that I promised, because that's what I do if I pick spicy sports bets wrong. So this week, we're here doing a chunk of the chili chocolate nightmare, the chili cherry nightmare chocolate bar from Willie Pete's Chocolates. And this thing is damn hot. If you haven't seen the video where I did it before, check it out. I did a celebration video where I did the 1 chip challenge first and did 2 squares of this chocolate bar afterwards. And, the chocolate itself seemed to mute the burn that was going on from the 1 chip night challenge. But I paid for it later. There's a lot of capsaicin in this chocolate. And when I did this last time, this in combination with that chip challenge had me riding a wave of terror for, I think, probably about 4 or 5 hours. And I mean a wave of terror. I mean, I was borderline in trouble. I was borderline almost throwing up a couple times. Borderline almost hitting the cramps. Like, if I was doing anything active, cramps definitely would have been happening. I was borderline trouble. But luckily it didn't happen. I surfed that wave and I made it through like a champ. But that was a test, and that was why I didn't want to do the whole chocolate bar, because I know the whole chocolate bar will destroy me. And I'm not sure it's worth it. So, yeah. But I did promise I would do some of this chocolate, because I bet that Curtis Blaydes would defeat Derrick Lewis last week. I said that he would be too skilled and that his skills would allow him to take control of the fight and take it where he wanted, basically, and win it. I was wrong. That didn't happen. Derrick Lewis seemed to be prepared for that. He delayed every attack, basically, and set up a perfect uppercut, which, hit Curtis Blaydes when he was coming in for a takedown attempt. He landed right on the button, put him out. And, he put him out cold. I mean, he was so out cold that when Blaydes was laying there receiving the last 2 shots, he was giving the thumbs up, all stiff. That was on Derrick Lewis's Instagram the next day. He knocked him out bad. So I was wrong, but I did say in the video last week that Lewis could knock him out, and there's a serious risk of that happening because the power he has. But I thought that Curtis Blaydes and his skill would take over, and wrestling would be the difference maker, because Lewis has struggled in the past with guys that could control him. But it didn't happen last week, and Lewis's power was just insane and on point. And congratulations, Black Beast. I mean, that was insane. And I was wrong to doubt you. I do love the guy, and I did say that he could win. I just didn't think he would, but I thought the skill difference would be a problem for him, but it wasn't. So, Black Beast, I'm on your train again, man. Let's see what you can do. So I'm wrong, and I got to do my punishment for that. And my punishment today will be this square of the Chili Cherry Nightmare chocolate bar from Willie Pete's Chocolates. But before I do that, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and comment. I want to hear challenges from you guys, but don't suggest things like eating 300 hamburgers or stuff like that. I don't want to do stuff that could possibly kill me, but I want to do stuff that could be funny or that is hard to do within reason. So, throw your ideas at me, but please don't ask me to eat like a ton of fast food, because I don't want to do stuff like that. I don't want to die in front of you, unless it's from heat. So, but I would like to hear some ideas. If you guys want to see something, or if you want to see me talk about a certain product or something, please let me know. But before I do this, I just want to talk about tonight's boxing event. There's a big event tonight. I'm going to bet on Canelo Alvarez beating Avni Yildirim. I don't think this is going to be a close fight at all. Canelo's obviously moving up to 168 to win some belts, and this is an opportunity to capture some, and he wants to, I believe, win all 4 of them. I think he can do it. I mean, it's a weird weight class where there's a bunch of floaters there that don't belong in other classes. So a guy like him should be able to come and take them over easily. So the odds reflect how crazily in favor of Alvarez it is. And, it's right. They're right. He will win. I can't see any way Avni wins. So I'm going to bet 2 chocolate bars and 2 apple juices on him tonight winning. And if somehow Avni wins, then I'll do that as punishment. Hell, I might even eat like dog crap, because that's how confident I am that Canelo will win. It's just going to be a great fight. Canelo's one of those boxers that's a true legend. I've been watching him for about 10 years now, since he was about 20 or 21. And from the very first time I saw him, I knew he was special, and he turned out to be just that. Someone just rang my doorbell. It's probably Amazon. So, yeah, he was an amazing fighter to watch, and he's definitely the face of boxing, and I see him dominating tonight and continuing what makes him so great. And if I'm wrong, well, there you heard it. I'll do that. But that's enough blathering. I think it's time to do the punishment that I promised. So, without further ado, I'm going to do the Chili Cherry Nightmare now. This is for you guys that are loyal fans like Pierre, Joshua. You guys have been cheering me on to do something bad for the last few weeks, and I've been disappointing you. Here's your opportunity. So, yeah. Cheers. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Excuse me. As soon as I split apart, my tongue got hot. Can't see anything enough. It's hot. Right now it's all tongue heat. I'm starting to get Reaper taste. It's hot in my mouth, coated in chocolate, but not really hot. Cherry taste is good. It's a good chocolate. It tastes amazing. And the heat level is surprisingly appropriate for 1 square so far. Okay. All right, she's down. So now we ride her out. Oh, yeah. Now the heat's starting to spread around my tongue's hot still, but now it's starting to spread to the back and the top of my mouth. It's starting to hit the back of my throat. Oh. The whole chocolate bar, I think, has 18 Reapers in it. So it's roughly 2, 4, 6, there's 8 squares. So there's at least 2 and a bit in every square. Oh. Yeah, right now it's like a 2.5, 3 in my mouth right away. This is probably what a death shot feels like as soon as it hits your tongue. It's instant. It just opens up to fire at this level. Where this took me eating that chocolate to build up to that kind of heat. But now it's there. It's like this is where death shots take you to. Kind of heat, which is like, 3, 4 sometimes. Depends how much you put. Sweating. Eyes are a little bit watery. My mouth is definitely on fire. My mouth. I'm talking a bit funny. My tongue is definitely feeling funny. It's not on fire as it was a minute ago, but the roof of my mouth, the throat, gums. Oh, sorry for doubting you, Derrick Lewis. You are the Black Beast, and you are the man. Definitely back on the back of the Derrick Lewis train. I want to see what he does. He says he doesn't want any part of being champ, but one thing about that being a heavyweight, you don't have to be great at being a wrestler or a jiu-jitsu guy. That one punch can change things. And it's probably more possible to be champ there with that kind of power than any other weight class. So I would like to see him challenge for it, even though he says he's not interested. Hopefully it's just a money move he's trying to pull there. Tongue's on fire, man. My mouth is... it's starting to calm down. It's starting to calm down a bit. It's like a 2.5, 3. My forehead feels like it's getting cold. Almost sweaty. I almost feel like I'm getting a lot of saliva in my mouth. It's a good chocolate bar. I want to eat more. It is tasty. I still don't know if I can eat the whole thing. 2 squares still feels dangerous to me. I guess one day if I lose a bet where I bet 2, I'll find out, and then we'll push it from there. Oh man. That's what happens. Oh man, my word though, when I lose my spicy sports bets, I'm almost spitting. When I lose my spicy sports bets, I can't even spit that out. I will punish myself. If I did this and some death shot, that would be bad, don't you guys think? Leave a comment below. Look at that, I am slobbering and spitting. One of these days when a fight's worthy of that, we'll do that. If you guys are interested, you'll have to tell me. Alright, it's starting to calm down. And Anderson's starting to freak out, so I better get going. Alright, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you watch last week's video where I picked the fight wrong. Make sure you check out this video here, and make sure you check out the video where I tried the chili cherry nightmare for the first time. And we'll see you next week. I think there's a big UFC next week, so maybe we'll do some picks next week, or maybe I'll do a review. But we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in.